r/AskReddit, what are some reasons to live? To outlive my enemies. Once in a while McDonald's will introduce a new sandwich. Spite. 1. Seeing a gorgeous sunset/sunrise and taking a picture of it just because. 2. Cooking your favorite meal and eating it. 3. Finishing a project you have worked on really hard for, and being proud of yourself because of it. 4. Hugging your loved ones. 5. Going to clothing stores, picking out the most beautiful clothes, trying them on and then never buying them. 6. Buying something you have saved up for a very long time. 7. Watching your favorite show again. 8. Going to a concert of your favorite artist. 9. Being praised for something you didn't think was good enough. 10. Having deep talks with a complete stranger. 11. Having deep talks with someone you love. 12. Finding out the show you like is getting another season. 13. Toasting bread and it being the perfect level of toasted. 14. Eating freshly picked berries or any kind of fruit you like. 15. Walking through the first snow, leaving your marks as the very first. 16. The relaxing sound of rain. 17. Going out with your friends and/or family and having an amazing time. 18. Laughing so hard you pee yourself. 19. Laughing so hard the drink you're drinking comes out your nose. 20. Talking to someone who shares the same interests as you do. 21. Laughing with someone who keeps adding to the conversation to make it funnier. 22. Laughing so hard your stomach starts to hurt. 23. Adopting a pet. 24. Finding a new hobby. 25. Finishing a great book and then finding out there is another book after that. 26. Traveling. 27. Cuddling. 28. Receiving a gift from someone when it's not your birthday or a gift-giving holiday, the reason being that they thought of you when they saw this. 29. Finding out that someone talked highly of you without you being there. 30. Someone calling you their best friend/soulmate/favorite person. Music. Now way I'm letting bitch McConnell outlive me. Cats. I don't have any. You never know when you're going to have the best orgasm of your life. Pizza. Let me know when you find one. You don't know what comes after death. Burritos. Have to keep playing capitalism until I win somehow. I hear winning is fun. My daughter just turned 5 months old today. Looking in her eyes and seeing the same spark that mine used to have gives me all the reasons and more. Also waiting for Little Caesars to bring back the stuffed pretzel crust. That's good living right there. Sometimes it is very pleasant to look at your past when you felt very bad and rationally assess it all, concluding that your life has improved since then. Especially it is perceivable when you reread your old notes from your Dairy Maid when you were in these situations. To see your enemies suffer. Making other people happy. Pets. To eat delicious food. To visit amazing cities. To sleep in a luxury hotel. To get a message. To skydive in an amazing city, then eat delicious food, and pass out in a luxurious hotel after an amazing massage. We got this. I'm going to die eventually. I see no point in hastening the inevitable. I want to experience what life throws at me, both bad and good. Because I want to spend my life telling my children that I buried a chest full of gold somewhere but forgot where. Then on my deathbed I'll suddenly remember and start drawing a map but then die before I finish it. I'll just stay pretend dead till I actually die. Hopefully I won't have to pretend too long. Orgasms feel really great. Listening to birds, watching birds peck grass for food, rainbows, music so good it gives you chills, the ocean, a cool breeze on a warm day, golden hour, your twin flame, cats, dogs too, clean bedding, sleeping in until you wake up naturally, car rides with no destination. Lots. So Mitch McConnell doesn't outlive you. My kids still need me around. My daughter, my brother, and my husband. That's it. My brother is the reason I didn't end it all as a teen, and my husband is my best friend. Now, my daughter needs me and I need to be here for her. Self-preservation is programmed into all living things, which seek to continue living. To find the reason. Tacos. Fried cheese curds. Nothing better to do. You never know what is going to happen tomorrow unless you live it. The future is filled with opportunities. Also, I wouldn't want to make my mom sad. It's the only life you'll ever have, and the chances of being alive in the first place are near zero. Life is just too weird and wonderful to miss. I'm 54 and have seen enough to tell me that it's worth hanging on until my meat suit wears out. Buy the ticket, take the ride, smiley face. My husband and kids. My parents. My in-laws. They are my small but mighty family. And I will never leave them first. My daughter. Family. It's your one and only life, and despite what hurdles and obstacles may come your way, you have the capacity every day to make it more favorable for yourself to overcome the odds in the long run. Have you ever pured a 5-iron? That's pretty good right there. Maybe if I keep trying I'll get to do it again. Getting to see the beauty of nature, albeit the land or weather, witnessing other living things. Creating and learning new things. Such as cooking, art, music, fishing, etc. Solving problems whether it's small or complex. Just a few. One's children. If you cut out everything else, there's neither a reason to live nor to die. So there's no reason to change that you live in the first place, which makes it a reason, I guess, smiley face. Spicy Reddit comments. Choose life. You're a long time dead. A big one is personally seeing people who have gone from real despair to joy. If it can happen for them, it means it's possible. You only get one shot. Spite is my favorite reason. I will never give in because that would make my haters happy. Life will never break me. Not bragging by any means, but my life story could make millions at the box office. And not in a fun way. I have been through and seen many things I pray no one else ever has to. From early childhood up to my early 40s. But I have never allowed life to break me. If for anything else, to show up the very people who did their best to make that happen. I have always said, spite is an amazing tool if used right. I also live for the very people who depend on me. The is also a driving force. My wife and kids appreciate everything I do. Appreciation can make the hardest task feel simple. Friends, dogs, horses, food, games, the boys, and nature. I am actively working to leave the place better than I found it. I would suggest that you join the game that I am playing. The goal is to change the most people's lives for the better. There is no hierarchy of better, so you can go through your days giving a laugh to the checkout person who is having a shit day, introducing a random person to someone who can help them advance their career, pay for the groceries of the person in front of you. Whatever. Maybe just to truly live, I guess. You never know what tomorrow brings. You could be just one day away from getting exactly what you are after. People love you, even if you feel like you aren't loved, you are. Spend time outside. You'll slowly see how beautiful life/nature really is. I've asked this question a lot, in the past. But being where I am now, I'm glad I lived. Start looking for beauty in the small things. If you are going through hard times, realize that they won't last forever. Realize you aren't alone in that feeling. A lot of people are. A lot. I hope this helps you in some way. And even though I don't know you, I love you and am praying for you. I've attempted suicide. I wish I could have told this to someone I lost to suicide. You'd end up regretting not living, the risk of not living. The pain of depression and self-destruction is not permanent. What you're feeling now will change. It does get better, even though the mind can be great at making it not seem that way. That's a distorted but real/valid perspective. I promise it gets better. You will feel joy again. After getting over depression, you can live to improve yourself, X. Improve your general health, feel joy, X. Counting gratitude, a sunset, a nice cup of tea, fuel curiosity, X. Explore the next town over, visit a museum or somewhere nearby that interests you, help others, help your neighbors, volunteer, feel more connected to the world, X. Grounding exercises, meditation, make things, X. Arts and crafts, grow a plant, cook a dish. If you're suicidal, I recommend getting help. Call 911, call a friend, even if it's 3 a.m. Get somewhere safe where someone can be with you. I also recommend trying to get through the 1 to 5 minutes at a time, and then the next 1 to 5 minutes, etc. Suicidalness distorts perspective. It really will get better. Your pets, your family, your friends and your significant other. Seeing new things and learning new things, to name a few. Helping someone else. You may win lottery someday. You make other people's lives better. Because you still have unfinished business. BTW op, check out Maslow's hierarchy of needs. The ones who love you. They could be family, friends, pets, but there are always people who would miss you, people whose lives you are an important part of. Nature is freaking beautiful. Go watch a sunset or go out and look at the moon tonight and tell me you wouldn't miss that. I read on Instagram or someplace a few weeks ago about this thing, the pivot. It's where you just up and decide to change. It hit me that since I was super depressed about 10 years ago, I have done a big pivot. I volunteer, I have cool new hobbies and new friends from those hobbies. So another reason to live is to see where your next pivot is. What you can become in a few years. Goals. You'd be missing things out. A lot. To try and make the world a better place. There are people out there that will miss you if you die. There was this guy I knew on FB. He committed suicide and there isn't a day that goes by that I don't think about him and miss him. I just wanna be here to see how it all ends. Gummy worms. Dancing to your favorite song. Because there probably isn't an alternative. I can speak for anyone else, but I've never not experienced existence. To see if what you do today affects tomorrow. Then adjust and see what that does. 5 alarm wings from Pizza Pirates with the blue cheese dressing. I honestly have 3 right now and they aren't permanent. I'll most likely be dead in less than a year. You get to see what happens. Sunsets with a cold drink and a good friend. Because being dead don't seem that great. When you know better is coming and of course music and money. Yay, smiling face with sunglasses, smiling face with sunglasses, smiling face with sunglasses, smiling face with sunglasses. The fun of everything, just like the rule in Zombieland. Enjoy the little things like a joke, a heartwarming moment, sex, friendship, a book, etc. If you're gone, your enemies win. To pet cute dogs and cats. It's not much, but it's something. And it makes both you and the pet feel better. It's hard to be sad when an 80-pound mammal wants to smother you in love and kisses. Music. You might get a new pet one day that needs you. There are so many cats and dogs in the world who need to be petted. This one kid back on 3rd grade named Nick said he would outlive me. I have to prove him wrong. Chocolate ice cream, hot chocolate cake, chocolate cupcakes, chocolate sauce. I got video games to play, books to read, things to watch. It's like living multiple lives a few hours a day. Novels, I can't die until I read all my books. Your mom/pets will be sad and outliving people out of spite. If you die and don't like it, you can't come back, so try to enjoy this life. Love. The greatest thing you'll ever learn is to love, and be loved in return. Also video games. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if you have enjoyed this video and subscribe to never miss an upload.